I actually like starting a vet to open up the season because the opening of the season is brutal.
Yes.
And you do not want to throw a rookie into that. However, you do want to see what you got with Gabriel or Sanders in real meaningful football games this year. Kenny Pickett, I agree, should probably hopefully be trade bait, and hopefully some other team needs a quarterback and will take him off your hands. Now, don't forget the Browns traded DTR or whatever. I'm happy to be out of the DTR business, but they traded DTR and a 5th rounder for Kenny Pickett. They see something in him they like. And I don't know if it's just like a first-round former quarterback 4 years ago, potential. I don't know what it is, but they see something they like. However, I'm in agreement with you. I hope they can get something where they can just trade him out, ride with those 3 guys, Flacco, and then whatever order you want to put the rookies in, Gabriel, Sanders, Gabriel, whatever. Let one of those guys figure out, because this season to me is not about making the playoffs or how many wins, how many losses. It's about finding out, do you have a quarterback going into 2026? Because if you do, and you have 2 first-round picks next year that you can use on the best wide receiver, the best offensive lineman in the draft, or whatever position of need they want, you go get that. Or are they going to package those 2, or maybe they're picking in 1 or 2 and have their pick of whatever quarterback they want next year, and then whatever the next best player is. So they need to find out what they have this year. That, to me, is what 2025 is all about. No fans want to hear that. No fans want to hear, like, we're just going to, throw shit against the wall and see what sticks this year. Like, nobody wants to hear that.
So what about what you've seen in Gabriel and Sanders, that they're oriented that way? If you were just to go based on numbers, you would expect Sanders to be ahead of Dillon on that depth chart.
I would think so. I would say it looked like Shedeur Sanders maybe played like 2 series against Carolina's ones. It looked like Dillon Gabriel pretty much played against the 2s for Philadelphia. Philadelphia is the better team than Carolina. So I don't really know. It's apples and oranges, but like obviously the coaches see every day at practice, right. And you got to probably figure they're slotted based on the way they were drafted. They're going, Gabriel's ahead of Sanders right now because we invested a 3rd-round pick based on a 5th-round pick.
That makes sense.
But I mean, that could easily flip-flop during the season.